This is how we start a new game in Farming Simulator Signature Edition. This is a multi-part tutorial series for getting started with the Switch 2 version of Farming Simulator. And here we see the starting screen where you start when you start the game. And the career mode is the sandbox mode, the main mode of the game. Yeah, so we just choose it and start it. It's already green, so it's pre-started, and with A we can go into the game, and now we have the choice of 10 empty slots. No, not empty, but for you it would be empty. And so we have 10 different save games for different playthroughs on different maps and such. We start with the first one and we just press the A button to continue. And now we can configure our save game. There are 3 maps available. One is Riverbend Springs. It's an American map, cozy with a huge river and very nice to play. Then with the left stick we switch through the maps, and another one is an Asian map called Hutan Pantai, and it has some very small fields, but in the center it has rather big fields. So if you want to play with big fields, Hutan Pantai is your choice. And it has Asian-style buildings and such, but for playing, I would say the main feature is the big fields in the center. And then we have Zielonka, which is a Central European map located in Poland and such. And it has very narrow fields, which are typical for these regions, and cozy, old-fashioned buildings. Yeah, if you want to play more European style. And we start in Riverbend Springs. And now I use the left stick to go further down. And we have different presets. It's the new farmer mode for the beginner like us. Then we have the farm manager for advanced players. And then we have start from scratch, which is for players who are rather experienced and want a challenge. And for every preset, we have different combinations of settings, and you can change all the settings individually here and later in the game. So what we can change here is further down the start money. That is very important. And 100,000 bucks sounds like a lot, but it is not, because all the machinery and the fields and such are very expensive. And therefore, I would recommend to start with 1 million. I chose the different amounts with the left stick to the right. And yeah, 1 million is a decent amount of money to start. And if you want to make it difficult for you, you could choose a start loan, but we don't want it difficult, and therefore we don't want to have a start loan. You would need to pay this money back. And then we have the economic difficulty. This is on easy, and the differences with this economic difficulty is just the prices for the stuff that you produce, like the grain, the wheat and such, and also products like flour and bread. In easy mode, the price is 3 times as high than in hard mode, and normal mode is in between. We keep it easy. Then we can choose whether we want to have a start farm or not. And the start farm is very convenient. You have a farm with buildings and fields and vehicles, and yeah, that is very useful for beginners. And when you want to have it difficult, you can choose no. And then the last point is the guided intro tour. And I would recommend to try it once. But as we make our own intro tour now in this video series, we don't want the guided intro tour of the game. Therefore, we choose no with the left stick to the left. Okay, those are our start game configurations. And now I press A to continue. And now it takes a while. The save game will be prepared for us, and the loading of the map always takes quite a while. Now I have skipped some seconds, and here we are at 100%, and now we are ready to start. And as we learned how to configure our save game in this video, in the next video you will learn how to create your own character. See you soon. Tschüss.